just want to share with you guys how I have been recently. So I'm going to multitask and do my makeup. I just put on my toner just then, because I've been into multitasking recently, just kind of doing stuff and talking at the same time. It kind of takes my mind away from a lot of things. I have a mirror, so I'm gonna put the mirror over here, and if you can see me, don't worry about the mirror. I'm just doing a quick makeup thing because I'm going out for dinner. I'm probably going out for dinner. I'm not sure if I'm meeting up with just a family member. So yeah, it's been really. So what's been happening recently? It's been kind of tough. It's been kind of tough on me. So I am going through this phase right now where I'm kind of like doing like where I'm kind of like kind of trying to like get into stuff to kind of get myself out of my thoughts right now. So that's what is happening. And what has happened, apart from the business being created, I mean, really excited. Everything, like my content, live streaming, and like everything I'm doing, like creative stuff is all gonna go to this business. It's all part of this business. So I'm gonna do like a business plan for myself, and it's amazing. But a lot of, at the same time, in the last few days, a lot of different emotions, a lot of strange emotions. You know, the sadness, it comes back a little bit more. I would say this week definitely is definitely quite hectic as compared to the last vlogs. I mean, it kind of just went down in like downhill. I mean, the first thing I would really want to share about is failing my last assessment, and that happened only yesterday. So basically, okay, don't worry me just putting stuff on my face and just talking and stuff. So what happened was that I didn't pass my my last assessment, and I mean, it was kind of, it made sense because I kind of read the feedback and all that, and I kind of understood what went wrong, so that wasn't too bad. But I think it really did make me feel a little bit hopeless. Not hopeless, it made me feel a little bit off, if you know what I mean. Like, it wasn't meant to, because obviously I'm going there to, you know, to learn and to learn more about myself and enrich myself. But I just felt a little bit off these few days, and it just, you know, just went a little bit downhill, especially this morning as well when I woke up, and yesterday as well. I felt like I don't know if this is good to share, but I just felt like I was constantly trying to, you know, constantly trying to push through in a very weird way, because like I try to push through, and every time I try to push through, it feels like there's always something or someone against me. And what I mean is, like, every time I try to do something, I felt like either someone has to come up to me, like, it doesn't happen, but it feels kind of like that. Someone has to come up to me and say like, oh my god, look at you, a loser. Like, it just feels kind of like that. And there has been some kind of, I would find, not very like completely happy things that has like happened to me. So now I am in that state where I'm kind of trying to make the best out of my situation and try to make myself a bit more clear for you guys to kind of talk about what happened. So first of all, what I want to say is that, okay, I have some concealer. I need to, wanted to share about is the idea of not being a little bit selfish. And because it felt like an absolute battle, to be honest. I didn't want to share it really much, but if you were thinking like, oh my gosh, Mo Bubble, everything must have turned out great in the next few days, you know, that was just temporary. I have to say, I worked my way up here to be happy, quote unquote. I literally worked every single step of my way up here. Like, I'm not kidding. It wasn't like the sun and the moon just handed it to me like, oh my gosh, here you are, there you go, woohoo. It wasn't like that at all. And I wanted to make it simple for you guys to understand, because I feel like making it too complicated makes it kind of hard to understand, like, what I felt and what I have been going through. Let me just turn this a little bit. Sorry, my folder fell again. It just falling everywhere. Alright, mind you, what I mean is that I don't mean as in selfish, as like, oh my gosh, I hate, I should be number one, like, you know, like I am entitled to everything. Not that kind of selfish, but more like, I learned to be more selfish, as in I took some time off doing things for someone 24/7, like, because I felt like all the time I have always been thinking of someone and trying to be the best version of myself for someone. And it got to the point, because yesterday, once I failed my exams, I was just like, oh my god, I feel like I have been 24/7 trying to think about how can I do this for him, how can I do this for her, and just never just kind of like not even thinking about myself. And so that's why I decided to be a little bit selfish these 2 days, and just be myself without thinking about the other person 24/7. And let me tell you, it was hard. It was so dang hard, because I love thinking about other people. I love caring what other people say and doing things for them. So for me, once it was all about myself. When I was like, what can I do for myself today? I felt so guilty. I felt so selfish. I was to the point where I'm genuinely surprised I could even feel that way. I was like, wow, I haven't never felt these feelings before. Like, I felt guilty and selfish for it. Obviously, would I always be like this? Of course not, because I don't think this is the way I usually live. But I'm just saying, this is the things I have been through the last few days. And yeah, that's the first thing. I think it's because I've just started on this journey of starting my business, so I'm still trying to kind of make through. I wish I could tell you guys, oh my gosh, everything turns sunshine and rainbows, and but it really hasn't. In fact, I feel like not only did I walk my way up here to right now, to this moment, I also had to be selfish and take care of myself for once. And let me tell you, if you are thinking of doing that, like once you do that, it's awful. It feels really, really bad because I love caring about other people. I love making other people happy, and just I especially like those people I like, or even the people I have a crush on, or like anyone. I always think, what can I do for them? What can I do for him? What can I do to make our relationship happier? But in the end, it was just all for them and none for me. And these 2 days, I'm like, okay, since I failed and I already feel like I've been burning at the edge of myself, literally gave every inch of what I have, can I at least give 24 hours for me? That's what I was thinking. Like, I don't care how freaking selfish I look. I just want 24 hours. So yesterday, after I knew I failed the unit, I freaking gave 24 hours for myself without a care of, without the usual me. I wasn't the usual me yesterday. And it was hard at first, but after 24 hours, I felt so weird because I was like, is this even me? I felt like I was back in high school. I felt like I was living in that time where I didn't think 24/7 for someone, either romantically or like personally, and it felt so relaxing and different, I have to be honest. And it's really weird because I never actually been through something, never done that before. And yeah, that was just the weird thing that I found out. But secondly, let's talk a little bit about, you know, expectations from others, and like you know, going on this journey, doing my thing, creating my dream. I was thinking of something today because I've received so much backlash, and just really just trying to keep myself afloat in the last few days. I started to think about what the things people had said to me before. You know, the feedback I get most, especially from friends and stuff, from people I know, is how lucky I am. That's the first thing. And the second thing is how jealous they are of me. And to be honest, thinking back to it, all I can say is I understand. I totally understand how jealous you are of me. But just because you are jealous of my life because I chose to go for my dream, that doesn't mean I can't enjoy my life, because it just doesn't mean that. But to me, I just felt like I couldn't, like, I just felt like, oh my gosh, I couldn't really enjoy my life because I always felt guilty for living it. So it's just that part of me. So I then so then I was like, I can understand how people feel jealous of the life that I'm living, and going for my dreams and all that, but I don't want it to be the center. You know, I don't want that to be in the spotlight and just go like, this is a big problem and all that. So I've kind of also decided that, you know, it's really my choice to do what I want in my life and be happy for myself. And you know, I feel like also another thing is that I don't care that much about what other people feel anymore, because I felt like, especially during the last 2 years when I have been, you know, live streaming and helping out with people and all that, I have been saying thank you and giving appreciation to the people who have worked with me almost all the time, and even those I know, but who has ever told me thank you or appreciated me personally, work, work life or whatever, financially, whatever, with working together? Zero. I haven't received a single appreciation and thank you. And to be honest, I'm not saying like, oh my god, you haven't appreciated me, you haven't said thank you, so that means you're evil. No, I definitely don't mean it that way. But what I'm saying is that people have been saying thank you, appreciating people, and all around me, everyone has received at least one appreciation when it comes to all this, like, live streaming, working together to reach a goal, even starting a business like this. Like, everybody's been working for it. But I haven't, from the last 2 years until now, working on like each bits of what I do. I haven't received a single thank you from those near me or those working with me. And to be honest, to be fair, yes, maybe I don't deserve it. Maybe I don't deserve a thank you, but maybe I'm just standing here and just watching you, and I'm supposed to do what I'm supposed to do. But I feel like I haven't received any appreciation, and that's what freaks me out, because I feel like part of me wants to receive an appreciation from those people, but it's something I'll never ever get back anymore, because that time has already passed. So whenever I think back to all that's happened, I'll be living with the idea that I caused all of this. Not only did I not receive appreciation, I've also caused all of this, and now it's my fault that I am shifting through all of these emotions and trying to rebuild. It's kind of like, I feel right now that I'm an architect. I'm rebuilding every single thought in my brain, every memory in my brain, so that I can kind of align myself into this reality to share with you guys. And saying sorry and sorry, there was this period of time in the last few months, I remember, before I even started the business and all that, I couldn't stop thinking of people and just saying sorry over and over again. Even though I knew that I wanted a thank you, I felt like a monster for wanting a thank you. That's how I felt. Like, I felt like insignificant. Like, what I want was definitely insignificant. I can't even get a single thank you. And even up to now, I haven't got a single thank you. So all I'm thinking is, maybe once my live stream gets famous, once I get 100 people coming in each stream, and once also I'm successful in all my businesses and everything, and maybe I'll buy a house or something for them, and I'll finally get a thank you. But guys, think of this. How they would feel happy, they would give me a thank you. How would I feel? Like, think about it, if you were in my place and I became successful and like in the live streaming and my content and my whole business thing and everything else, let's say like in 20 years later, and I'm just buying them gifts and taking them out, and they're really happy and all that, but how would I feel? And that's what I struggled with, because I would like, I struggled and I felt down. I was really depressed because I didn't know how to face the idea once I feel that in that moment. And I know as a person, I know I will like overlook it. I'll be like, it's totally understandable, and I am already really, really happy the way I am. But I had to grieve. I went through a quote unquote in the past few weeks as well. I grieved because I was grieving that no thank you was grieving that thing for a very long time, because to me, I thought like I will spend the rest of my life thinking that those people that near me, that I gave in, that I try to give my heart and soul in, I've wronged them and I haven't done anything good, and I would not ever feel like I deserved anything in that situation. And obviously, now that time has passed and I am I'm more softer in my opinions and my thoughts, because also like I'm not really working with them anymore. After being a bit softer, I feel like time does heal, and time really does take off a lot of the stress and burdens of how I felt. But just I get triggered, especially like when I was failing things. I just felt like I was triggered, and suddenly just everything came tumbling. It just felt like I was just battling through a moment to the next. So I am going to start my business and just take tiny steps, and that also includes like my content, like streaming, and also making videos. Like I want to everything that I received back, or everything that's planning, is kind of like part of my own business now. So Mo Bubble is the CEO of a business, and I'm just gonna start it and try to just work on a little bit each day, and kind of like update you guys, let you know how things are going. This Monday, this is the last thing I want to share. The day after tomorrow, this Monday, I'm going to the city area in my place to get a busking license. So what has happened is that they no longer, like, the busking license in my area is so hard to obtain, and I really need one right now, because I actually am running short on like I don't know why, but I want to start busking again as soon as possible. So on a Monday, I'm going to the city to get, they can lodge one in person, but that means I will have to busk and sing on the streets in the city area, which is somewhere I've never been before, and I'm really nervous because I've never been there before, so I don't know what to expect, and I don't know what kind of whether I'll like it or not, so I'm a bit scared. But it's kind of temporary because I'm doing the lodge these 2 days, so I'm waiting for that to come back as well. We'll be waiting for that to come back as well, so it's kind of like a temporary thing. But yeah, that's just basically what's been up. And what else is saying? Yeah, so that's basically it. I did a really light look. It's not very much, but I'm not really doing much anyway. So thank you guys for listening, and the sky's dark now, and I'm so happy to share with you guys how I've been doing so far for my dream vlog. And I'm just going to, for the rest of today, I'm going to watch a movie and just chill. And oh, you like my little bow as well? I will also be doing the email thing on my iPad, so that's going to be done, because I'm not gonna go anywhere right now. It's my brain is just a mush, and talking with you guys is